They're calling her a superstar. Nikki Haley had to be one of the most popular U.S. officials ever here in Israel. She stood up for the Jewish state at the United Nations in a way that Israel hadn't seen in a long time, if ever. On the sidelines of the UN General Assembly last month, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told Haley she had made the UN smell better.
The hall still permeates with the stench of anti-Israel and anti-Semitic resolutions, which are the same. And I want to thank you for clearing the air.
Following the U.S. veto of a UN vote on the status of Jerusalem during Hanukkah last year, Netanyahu likened Haley to the Maccabees, who overthrew the Greek rulers in Israel after they defiled the temple.
Thank you, Ambassador Haley. On Hanukkah, you spoke like a Maccabee. You lit a candle of truth. You dispelled the darkness. One defeated the many. Truth defeated lies.
Following the announcement, Netanyahu tweeted, "I would like to thank Ambassador Nikki Haley, who led the uncompromising struggle against hypocrisy at the UN, and on behalf of the truth and justice of our country. Best of luck." Even the Mossad tweeted its goodbye with Haley's picture. "We are sad to hear Nikki Haley is resigning her post as U.S. ambassador to the UN. Our special maritime agents will never forget that special moment you had together. Thank you, Nikki." Iran, unsurprisingly, said it was glad to see her go, with the head of Iran's press office at the UN tweeting, "New sheriff in town is no longer. We do not know who she was or what she was about, but she was a serious problem at the UN with her uninformed statements and her causing the isolation of the U.S. You need to know there is no new sheriff in town." But the head of the Israeli Jewish Congress tweeted, "Winston Churchill once said, 'You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something sometime in your life.' Thank you, Nikki Haley, for always fiercely standing up for freedom, democracy, and human rights. You were a rare beacon of light, hope, and justice at the UN." Finally, the popular cartoonist Yaakov Kirshen asked the question many are pondering: who can fill Nikki Haley's shoes? Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.